Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Once again, I'm back out here at Detweiler Park in Peoria to do some field work for you guys. Today I'm going to be going through 3 personal form tips that's helped me improve my consistency and also my distance out on the course. Alright, so tip number 1, which is the one I think is the most important if you want to get yourself some distance right out of the box, is keep spacing between your core and your elbow. I noticed in a lot of my other videos that I've released that whenever I want to do a power shot, I pull my elbow in and tight whenever I'm thinking of getting quick rotation of my body. But what that does is it actually decreases my leverage and it closes off the space for me to curl the disc in. So I lose on both space to curl, lose on spin, and also on velocity. By focusing on this space between my elbow and my stomach, I'm able to curl that disc into the power pocket. So really focus on getting the elbow up and curling the disc downward and in. I almost think about it as I'm trying to essentially curl the disc underneath my bicep. Although it doesn't look that way in practice, it's what it feels like to me. All right, second tip comes from Paul Ulibarri's Scratch to Scratch episodes about linking the right arm with the left leg. He pointed out that if you're a runner, you don't use your same arm and same leg on the same side to run. It just looks funny. But I know that some of us very early on in the game end up linking the right arm to the right leg, and that's wrong. So you'll see me, when I have the disc prepped for my reach back, I actually pump both of my arms forward with my left leg X step. So you see me do this before I take the final reach and extend. This helps me with my timing, and with that abbreviated reach back, I'm not inclined to lean over and slow down my pole rotation, which I was very inclined to do early on. And third tip is getting my left arm involved. I see in a lot of my early videos that my right arm comes back really far, really wide, and the amount of time it takes to pull that arm in and get the disc pulled in at the same time, everything has to slow down to meet that tempo. Overthrow Disc Golf touches base on this, and I'll put a link to that video below. I've seen it used in a lot of forms of martial arts, but having the arm prepped and then bringing my forearm down, so creating the circular motion with my arm. You'll see me do that when I have both hands on the disc. When I prep the reach back, I keep my hand up by my shoulder, and then as I pull through, I actually drive this arm down, and both the angular rotation and the downward motion cause my left shoulder to enter the power pocket and drive the upper body rotation. We've all seen Eric Oakley do the swimming move. We all also see a lot of conventional players like Paul Macbeth drive that fist downwards. I'm essentially trying to accomplish the same thing, merging both of those together, driving the fist down and swimming at the back end. Ezra Aderhold actually has a good video on that too. I'll also put a link to that in the description below.
Hey guys, I wanted to give you some insight while I'm watching these videos from the studio. On all of these shots, I'm trying to focus specifically on those 3 tips. Create pocket space, link the correct arm and leg, and use my offhand. All while throwing a baby hyzer, which is by far my least consistent release. These target the upper body for the most part, and I have a lot to work on for my lower body, so stay tuned and I'll be doing some tips for my legs and feet in a future video. I found that pocket space comes with being warmed up and loose, so it improved as my field session progressed. I've also been working on linking my right arm to my left leg for a couple months now, so I've kind of worked out the timing to what works best for me. The critical adjustment has been leveraging my offhand. You'll see in all of these shots that I am not doing what I said I would do. And this is what everyone calls feel versus real. I'm still swinging it too far behind me, and I'm not punching my arm down. This is the sole thing going through my brain right now as I'm throwing. And on a side note, the wind was swirling and it was hard to get a read on what the disc would do, so I'm not very concerned with the end result. This first throw with the surge shows the first time I properly execute. You'll see my hand rise next to my shoulder and then punch down to my left pocket. I knew the throw felt different, so I went to my camera and watched it. However, my next couple throws did not pick up where I left off, and this is the purpose of doing field work, is converting changes to muscle memory. I threw 49 times while recording, and I only successfully used my left arm 9 times. That's not quite once out of every 5 times. I've heard that if you're happy coming away from practice, you're not practicing correctly. I was disappointed that I couldn't adopt it as quickly as I wanted to, but I can keep working on it.
So I've recently implemented these 3 tips, and I still have a lot of work to get consistent with it and build my consistency. That's been one of the roughest parts of my game. I feel like I definitely have the capability for distance of getting 400 plus. I'm not really too concerned with that, but my consistency is really at fault when it comes to playing a good game. By getting out and doing a lot of field work, I can work out all the tempo issues and timing issues and really nail down my form. Thank you guys for joining me and watching this video. I hope my tips were of some help to you guys, and if they were, please comment below which tip stood out to you most and which one you're looking forward to implement to your game too. Appreciate you guys sticking around, and I hope to see you on the fairway soon. Thanks for watching.